Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Gleason, and welcome as ESPN Classic presents Game 7 of the 1984 NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics rolled to a 62-20 regular season mark and reached the NBA Finals by dispatching Washington, the New York Knicks, and then Milwaukee. The Lakers won 54 games during the regular season and then outclassed Kansas City, Dallas, and Phoenix in the Western Conference playoffs. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson would finally renew their old college rivalry, which began at the 1979 NCAA title game. In their first 4 years in the league, each won championships, but none of those titles had come against one another. Johnson's Lakers had won 2 NBA titles against the Sixers in 1980 and 1982, while Bird had captured a ring when the Celtics beat the Houston Rockets in 1981.
Well, I'll be there. I ain't gonna sit out. There ain't no doubt about that. I want to play.
We beat them in Boston once, so and this is a one-game series now. So, and we got to go back there with the thought in mind that we can beat them again. You know, we all played them the 2 times there, besides the 5th game. So, we feel pretty good about it.
This is the biggest game in every guy in here and on the Lakers team's career. Forget about all the championships we won, all the championships in high school, in college, in the pros. Becomes very small compared to a Boston-LA series. All eyes on it. This is the biggie.
Yeah, this is the one we all want, and everybody's going to be going for it.
What are going to be the keys tonight?
I think the team that does the best job defensively and rebounding will definitely have a chance.
Nothing's easy when it gets to this point. I think that there's enough bad blood and there's enough everything between us that you're not going to need to be motivated. You just need to go out there and play basketball.
Magic and Bird collected 8 combined NBA titles and 5 total MVP awards. Later, we'll examine Boston's Cedric Maxwell. But now let's watch the Celtics and the Lakers in Game 7 of the 1984 NBA Finals on ESPN Classic.
Three times the Lakers and Celtics have gone to a dramatic 7th game. In 1962 and 66, Bill Russell kept lighting Red Auerbach's cigar. And in 69, the Celtics and Don Nelson kept getting the bounces. And tonight, a new set of heroes waits in the wings. This spectacular series has been an emotional roller coaster. There has been drama, flair, sadness, hustle, exhaustion, aggression, retaliation, and raw anger. For Casey Jones' Celtics, they are pointing for a 15th championship banner. For Pat Riley, a title would be the Lakers' 3rd in this decade. So welcome to Boston, a city in waiting, as the Lakers and Celtics come to the Garden to decide the NBA World Championship.
First, for the visiting Los Angeles Lakers, at guard, number 21, Michael Cooper. Guard, number 32, Irvin Magic Johnson. At center, number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At forward, number 31, Kurt Rambis. And at the other forward, number 42, James Worthy. The coach of the Lakers, Pat Riley. Now for the Boston Celtics. At guard, number 3, Dennis Johnson. At the other guard, number 43, Gerald Henderson. the coach of the Celtics, K.C. Jones.
Well, they say there's nothing louder than a packed house at Boston Garden for a big game. And the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers, who have met 7 times for NBA World Championship, and the Celtics have won all 7. First one was when the Lakers were in Minneapolis, the last 6 when they were the Los Angeles Lakers. Pat Riley, who has been to the championship series 3 straight years, and the officials, Darryl Garrettson and Earl Strom, will work the game, and Jake O'Donnell will be the alternate. And keep in mind that last Friday night in the humidity of Boston Garden, they needed to go to the alternate official. The Boston Celtics have never lost the 7th game for a title, and the Los Angeles Lakers have never won. And with that backdrop and the duels between Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and of course Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we get set. The championship is at stake. Darryl Garrettson tosses it up. Boston ball. And the Celtics will take over possession.
The Celtics want to try and make sure that Larry Bird has the ball in his hands.
He was upset. K.C. Jones was upset that he didn't have the ball in his hands enough in the latter stages of game number 6, as the Lakers won to send it to the 7th game. Henderson looking inside. Dennis Johnson finds Bird. Robert Parrish gets the offensive rebound, and they're going to have a jump ball. So the Lakers effectively tie up the Celtics 7-foot center.
Well, right away they went to Larry Bird. K.C. Jones spent the last day and a half talking about it to his players.
Parrish will jump against Magic Johnson. And Magic didn't even jump for it. Dennis Johnson in the backcourt. He has really emerged in the last 3 games in the championship series. Guarded by James Worthy. Bird, smothered, goes up anyway. Well, you said it, no question that Larry Bird, the man the Celtics will live or die with tonight. Magic Johnson short with the jumper. And here's Dennis Johnson on the break. And here's Kareem at the other end. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with an incredible play. He was tangled up, but managed to get the ball up and in. Has a chance to quiet the crowd, and a 3-point play.
The Lakers want to push the ball up as fast as they possibly can. Here's Kareem. What a move he puts on Henderson to slide by. A little trip there. Still enough balance to put it in. What a play.
Gerald Henderson with the personal foul. Nearly a minute gone by, opening period. The Celtics are 12-1 at home in these playoffs. The Lakers have won 5 out of 9 road games. Henderson outside. They're looking for Maxwell, and now Henderson, who likes to penetrate, goes up and draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. The foul is on James Worthy, his first personal foul, on the Lakers first.
Well, they established Larry Bird the way they want to, and now the next guy they go to is Dennis Johnson to see if he can open up the inside game a little bit with his outside shot, but they're up tight on him.
Dennis Johnson was criticized early in the series, but he has come on like he did in the early playoffs. He has had 20 or more points in the last 3 games. He has been hitting his outside shots and has been a terrific challenge to Magic Johnson defensively.
He has done the job in that department since game 4. I think Magic is going to have a little different approach to playing Dennis Johnson. They're going to try and blow by him.
Magic Johnson against Dennis. Kareem double team. They'll double team all the big guns. Parrish knocks it out of bounds. LA ball. Obviously, as we've established, the half-court game means first, number 33, Kareem.
He is 80% of their set offense. They go to him practically all the time, and the Celtics are ready for it.
Magic Johnson now has missed 2 shots from outside. Cedric Maxwell, the rebound for Boston. So Kareem has all 3 Laker points, but Magic has missed 2 from outside.
But I don't like what the Celtics are doing right now, Dick. They're not pushing the ball fast at the Lakers.
Larry Bird, fall away over Worthy. Way short. And now the Lakers coming back. Neither team has been able to run yet in the opening minute.
But the Lakers have tried.
Here's Kareem. Sky hook. He has struggled with the sky hook throughout the series, and now the Celtics have it. 2 minutes gone by in the first period. Bird. Kareem gets the rebound. He has been the leading rebounder for the Lakers. As Michael Cooper handles it, Rambis decides not to challenge Robert Parrish. He's setting a screen for Magic Johnson. Henderson is pesky and commits the foul. Foul is on Henderson, and that's his second.
The Celtics will show a packed-in defense against Jabbar early to make Cooper and Johnson shoot from the outside. That time, Henderson challenged Magic.
Magic Johnson has missed 2 outside shots. Worthy, who has been the second man the Lakers like to go to in half-court offense after Kareem. And now they're going to call Henderson with a 3rd foul. Gerald Henderson fouling away from the ball now with 3 personal fouls. And Casey Jones with 9:31 to go in the first period may have to go to his bench and will.
Here comes Henderson trying to guard Cooper on a cut right behind Larry Bird. He picks up his 3rd.
And ML Carr is going to make his entrance, goggles and all. First dead ball. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the sky hook. He has all 5 Laker points. The Celtics lead by 1. Parrish. Rambis clears. Fast break try. It's 2-on-1 LA. Worthy, Cooper. And it's Michael Cooper with a 2-on-1. They got it up in a hurry, Tommy.
When they get the rebound, they have the best team in the NBA to push it up against the defense. They'll beat you all the time. You got to hustle back.
Casey Jones said, quickest fast break he's ever seen. Maxwell going inside is called for the offensive foul. Cedric Maxwell on the charge. And now ML Carr has come into the ball game, replacing Gerald Henderson, who goes out with 3 fouls. Carr is the spiritual leader of the club. His steal in overtime sealed off game number 4 for the Celtics. The big win for them. Johnson out to Worthy. Rambis, no basket, and a 3-second violation has been called against the Lakers.
Both teams very tentative right now. Not really into their style the way they like to be. The emotion of the game. And not coming out quick.
But they're going to the big guns. They're going to Bird on the Boston side, Kareem and Magic on the Lakers side. Dennis Johnson. Well, he's had that shot lately. Dennis Johnson has 6 points. He has 6 of Boston's 8. Kareem has 5 of the Lakers' 7. Michael Cooper on the miss. Parrish out to Maxwell. It's a 3-on-2 break for Boston. And Larry Bird has his second basket. 4 minutes gone by, first period. The Celtics lead it 10-7. Michael Cooper comes back and hits from outside, and he has been a reliable outside shooter throughout the series. Now the Celtics are pushing it up. Johnson against Rambis. ML Carr. Bad pass. Picked off by Magic Johnson. Cooper, 3-on-1 Lakers. Rambis. Foul. The basket is good. And the Lakers, making the most of the fast break, have taken an 11-10 lead. Their second lead of the game.
Here's a steal. ML sees the man attack him, puts it on the floor, sees Kareem adjust, and the next thing you know, the quick hands of the Lakers, and long pass out. Look at this 3-on-1. You've got to get back quickly against the Lakers. You're going to pay the price.
Foul is on Dennis Johnson, his first, and the 14th foul on Boston. 5, and you're in the penalty. Kurt Rambis has a 3-point play. And now the Lakers lead by 2.
This is not a fast team that the Celtics have on the court right now, so they really have to work hard at getting back.
Larry Bird with a brilliant bounce pass to Maxwell, who ties the game with 7 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the first period. And Michael Cooper and ML Carr going at it. And the foul is on Carr. ML Carr is known for his physical play.
Here's ML. He's going to stay with Michael Cooper. They try and rub him off. He's right there with them, muscling. His job is out there is to get a little physical, and the officials are calling it close.
15th foul on the Celtics. They're in the penalty, and Michael Cooper will shoot 2. ML Carr wearing the goggles, beer in his face, and he told me before the game that he said there was something in there besides the beer that really irritated my eyes. If it were just beer, he says, I think it would have been all right.
They certainly have been red for the last couple of days. That's an unfortunate thing that some fan out in L.A. did.
So Cooper makes only one free throw. You see the time, nearly 7 minutes to go in the first period. Lakers lead. Now they call a foul on the Lakers away from the ball. It is only their second team foul, and it's the first foul charged to Kurt Rambis. A 22nd timeout taken by KC Jones. What does KC want to talk about right now?
Well, I think he wants them to really establish their style. You got to push it up. They're half walking it up all the time. They don't have the great foot speed in there with Henderson not being in the backcourt, so somebody else has got to advance the ball quickly for the Celtics.
Tommy, you talked about the importance, particularly of the Lakers, to getting off to a good start. How would you judge this even game, so to speak, in the first 5 minutes?
Well, they have to be very happy right now to be one up instead of a few points down. The Celtics look very, very tentative establishing what they want to do. Normally they come out running. The Lakers have run their fast break. They've picked up 2 or 3 of them, easy hoops, and the Celtics really are being dominated right now.
Kevin McHale is on the bench, and of course he'll be coming off it before long for the Boston Celtics. He was voted the best 6th man this year, but has been generally disappointing in the series so far. Bird is outside, and Michael Cooper, one of the best defensive players in the NBA, knocks the ball away. Cooper will cover Bird like a blanket, but there have been times Bird's been getting away from him.
He scored very well underneath against Cooper, made him pay the price on the boards.
Robert Parrish, who has the ability for a big man to hit the 12-footer, puts Boston up by 1, and we have under 7 minutes to play. We're in the first period. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn here at the Boston Garden. And ML Carr hustles nicely and saves it to Dennis Johnson, who's going all the way in for the basket. No. He took too many steps. No basket. And I think he was just determined to go all the way inside.
They had Larry Bird wide open and didn't dish it off to him. And he should have. He goes right into the pack. You can't see Larry Bird, who's right on his right side, but he ends up traveling.
And the Celtics call a timeout. They lead by 1.
Accidents can happen anytime. That's why Geico's here 24 hours a day, every day. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Y'all ready for this? ESPN presents Stadium Anthems, a rockin' collection of sports' greatest songs with 18 heart-pounding tracks, including Y'all ready Get Ready for This. We Will Rock You. Body Rock. Start the Commotion. Zombie Nation. And many more. Guaranteed to get you pumped. ESPN Stadium Anthems, available in Circuit City now.
Meet Tony Gonzalez, playmaker. He's a primetime performer with highlight reel hands and made for TV moves.
Smooth as butter.
Think you can be big time all the time like Tony? Prove it with Playmaker Control, only in Madden NFL 2004.
The official game of playmakers.
Rated E for everyone. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Here we go. You want free? What do you want, baby? Knock down all the bottles, win a prize. Yes, you, sir. Come on over. Yeah. Let's see what you got. Here we go. Impressed a little lady.
When the target's refreshment, a hard might's is good to find.
Fridays this fall, TGIF is back. TGIF. Starting with George Lopez, 2 new comedies, Married to the Kellys and Open Faith.
And the last thing you did in the kitchen was your personal trainer.
Plus, Life with Bonnie. Yes. The all-new TGIF this fall on ABC.
1975.
There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair,
Classic.
NBA Commissioner David Stern amongst the capacity crowd tonight, as well as Larry O'Brien, the former commissioner, and the Larry O'Brien Trophy will be awarded to the winner of tonight's game as NBA champion. 14-13, the Celtics lead the Lakers, and the Lakers, who have been able to push the ball up effectively, inbounded. Tough defense by Boston in the backcourt.
A little pressure, but this is not the best press team the Celtics can throw out there.
Cooper looking into Kareem. Kareem in good position. And Abdul-Jabbar now with 7 points in the game. He's averaging over 26 in the series, and he's the Laker high scorer.
When he wants to get position, he gets it.
Larry Bird now picked up by Magic and Cooper. They double him way outside. That was Pat Riley's plan. Carr is open. Now Rambis picks him up. 3-point attempt. Misses. But the Lakers with a good half-court defense as they doubled both Bird and Parrish. Here's Magic Johnson. Looking behind him to Bird. Lakers by 1. Magic going inside, feeding Rambis. Kareem controls it, but into the hands of a Celtic. Parrish to Johnson. Now Bird. Maxwell. And there's the long pass overthrown. As Magic Johnson thought he could spot Kareem down court, but even with 7'3" he was a little higher than that, wasn't he?
That was the high, hard one, baby.
5.5 minutes to play in the first period. Look how tightly they guard Larry Bird. Maxwell goes in again and draws the foul. Keep in mind that Cedric Maxwell is a good pressure player. He was the most valuable player in the playoffs the last time the Celtics won an NBA title. As Jamal Wilkes makes his first entry into the ball game. He hasn't been the vintage Jamal Wilkes, but he can hurt you with good defense and outside shooting. Danny Ainge is in the game at guard for Boston.
I think Casey recognizes that he'd like to have a little bit more speed in there, particularly after ML missed that outside shot.
Rambis had committed the foul on Maxwell. It was Kurt's second, and only the third team foul on the Lakers. The Celtics already in the penalty. Maxwell makes the free throw. So Danny Ainge replaces ML Carr. He's in the backcourt defending along with Dennis Johnson. Wilkes came in for Rambis. Bird is guarding him. Maxwell overplaying Worthy nicely. Good defense by Boston as Bird gets the rebound. He is the best rebounder for either side. Danny Ainge pulls up. Parrish keeps it alive. Under 5 minutes to play, first period. Boston by 3. Dennis Johnson. Loose ball, and Kareem has it. Watch Magic lead the break. He's got Worthy and Cooper, and Wilkes is the trailer. They go to Kareem. Inside move against Parrish, and an offensive foul against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. His first.
With Bird in the ball game right now, every time he puts the ball on the floor, there's going to be a double team. So it's going to cause the Celtics perhaps a little bit of difficulty.
There they go with Jamal Wilkes and Michael Cooper. Bird gets it back. Maxwell. And a jump ball. Maxwell thought he was fouled as the Celtics asserting themselves on the offensive boards. And that has been the story on many of their victories in this series.
What the Celtics are trying to do now, every time Bird is doubled, when he puts it on the floor, is he'll pass it quickly and then get it back so he can drive.
And that's what they did there. The jump controlled by LA. 4:13 remaining in the first period. The Celtics lead by 3. Worthy, double team, and he's pushed. And that is the 4th team foul by Boston. So the Lakers will inbounds from under their basket. The foul is on Maxwell. 2 personals on Maxwell. Henderson, Gerald Henderson, the playmaker who started the game for the Celtics, has been on the bench with 3 personal fouls.
You know, when you're playing a 7th game like this, you have a tendency to not want to make one single mistake. And that is not the way the game should be played. You got to play it with a little bit of more abandon.
They say James Worthy was in the act of shooting, but he misses his first free throws. And of course, if you want to concentrate on not making mistakes, that's usually the time you make them.
You're second guessing, you're hesitant, you're tentative, and then it leads to turnovers.
Celtics with the ball in a 2-point lead.
Wilkes guards Bird pretty well.
He's an underrated defensive player. He's just an all-around outstanding player. Here's Bird trying to get away, gets it into Parrish, who's doubled. Maxwell picks up the air ball, and he's fouled. Tom, if it weren't for Cedric Maxwell and his hustle inside, the Lakers, with their smothering defense, might have a bigger lead than they have now.
Whenever it gets inside, here comes the double team. And Parrish ignores it. That's a pretty tough double to shoot over. But watch Maxwell. Very aggressive rebounder. Always has been a Superman in close to the basket for several years for Boston.
Byron Scott, who is the unquestionable hero of game number 6 for the Lakers. He lit the fire for LA and kept it going. Has come into the ball game. The personal was on Michael Cooper, and now the Celtics lead by 4. They scored the first 4 points of the ball game, and they're up 20-16. 3.5 minutes to play, and the Lakers come right back.
I'm sure Pat Riley was happy to see Jamal hit that one.
Wilkes with his first points of the game. Harris short. And Byron Scott with it. Lakers looking to tie it up. Magic Johnson blows past Maxwell and goes in, but misses the layup. Magic Johnson loses the ball to Byron Scott, and it's a 3-on-1 break. Magic Johnson in the middle. Kareem is fouled. On Danny Ainge. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will go to the line and shoot 2 with a chance to tie it up when we return to Boston Garden in just a moment.
I was cooking dinner and I just fell asleep. I tried to get out, but I collapsed. I couldn't call for help, but ADT did. They saved my life.
An ADT monitored fire detector not only sounds an alarm, it actually signals ADT so we can call for help. Call now and get a complete ADT system at a price you can afford. Call 1-800-ADT-ASAP today.
Coming to ESPN Classic.
They were arrogant, they talked trash, but they backed it up.
An all-new season.
You have a guy who had a tremendous temper. He was going to come after you.
Of world premieres.
Barry was a walking highlight.
Why didn't you want to break that record? I don't know.
Brand new shows.
Only in America could a Don King happen.
The award-winning.
I got excited.
Yes, so.
Because he told me not to.
Sports Century, 8 p.m. weeknights, only on ESPN Classic.
Yep, it's our birthday, so you'll find lots of savings inside Gateway this week. Like our best sale ever on all our plasma TVs. Our 50 inches, $500 off. We've even lowered the price on America's best-selling plasma, our 42-inch. You've already got one? Well, how about our 4-megapixel camera, just under $200? Or a compact 128-meg MP3 player, just under $100. Call, click, or come in today to help us celebrate our birthday with savings for you.
Introducing the Bowflex Ultimate. Quite possibly the best home fitness machine ever made. Bowflex is so effective that we guarantee you'll get the results you want in 6 weeks or less. Own the new Bowflex Ultimate with no money down and monthly payments lower than many health club dues. Call and ask for a free video and brochure or visit us on the web today. The new Bowflex for ultimate results.
You're watching classic NBA action as the Boston Celtics battle the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 7 of the 1984 NBA Finals right here on ESPN Classic.
On the CBS chalkboard, we're going to see Larry Bird right here, going to be double teamed, and the Celtics, once he dribbles over there and gets double teamed, try and shake him loose. You'll see Danny Ainge pop out right here and now draw his man, and Larry Bird will take off to the basket and get the pass. That's how they're going to try and defeat the double team and make the LA defense rotate.
Meanwhile, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, fouled by Danny Ainge, is on the line. Kevin McHale has come into the ball game for the Celtics with just under 3 minutes remaining. Here's McHale, who is part of the big controversial play, one of several in the series when he took down Rambis. When Rambis was going to the hoop in game number 4, Quinn Buckner is coming in the backcourt for the Celtics as well. He's a backup point guard, strong defensively. So right now the Celtics will have Quinn Buckner and Danny Ainge in the backcourt. McHale, Bird, and Parrish up front. Kareem hits the free throws. He has 9 points to lead every score. And we have our third tie of the ball game at 20. They'll give Buckner the outside shot. He's inconsistent with it. Kareem overplaying Parrish, and Parrish lost it going up. Wilkes scraps and holds on. Here come the Lakers and Magic Johnson. Throws it into the hands of Ainge. LA is back on defense, but Ainge is going all the way in.
Good quick hands. Buckner and Ainge are the two best pressmen that they have, and I think Casey Jones has set him to the task. Get back there and double.
Magic Johnson with a screen from Kareem. Hits outside for the first time after missing his first 2. And Johnson, who's averaging over 18 in the series, has only 2 right now. But he contributes in so many ways. Danny Ainge comes back with a long-range bomb. His second field goal, and with under 2 minutes to go, the Celtics quickly regain their lead.
He's the emotional type, Dick. When he gets hot, you don't turn him off till halftime.
Kareem. And a foul inside on Boston. Kevin McHale doesn't agree with it. It's number 1. You remember that after that rough play against Kurt Rambis, he got into early foul trouble against the Lakers in game number 5.
He only played 21 minutes, and that's not a lot of minutes for Kevin McHale. He normally plays much more than that without even coming close to getting in foul trouble. I think he was a marked man in that game.
And you can see just by the actions of Earl Strom and Darryl Garrettson that they want to stay in charge and have been in charge so far in this 7th.
Well, I'm surprised nothing has erupted with Worthy after the foul on Maxwell the other day.
There is Magic Johnson on the right and Bob McAdoo on the left. He came up lame Sunday in game 6. He's in uniform, questionable, but likely not to play as Abdul-Jabbar makes 1 out of 2. Celtics by 1. They have the ball. McHale. The basket is good. Bird and McHale exchange high five at midcourt. Kevin McHale, when he goes up, he's impossible to block.
Well, the double teams in the prior games were developing so quickly, and the players are so big, he couldn't get that fall-away jumper over. But because the smaller players are in here now, he's guarded by Worthy, and here's Scott, a smaller player. He can jump over the top with the fall-away, and that's his shot.
Kevin McHale misses his bid for a 3-point play. The foul was on Scott, and now the Lakers have 5 team fouls, both teams in the penalty, with 1:27 remaining in the first period. Cooper smothered by Quinn Buckner. They give Cooper the shot. He wanted the ball back from Byron Scott, didn't get it. Scott takes the shot and hits. He is cool and poised for a rookie, as he was the first guard drafted in the last year's draft.
Rookies come into championship games in 2 ways. They either think that they're too scared, or they think they can do everything.
Bird going in. Great body control and touch inside by Larry Bird, who has 6 points. And I think your comment about Byron Scott is that he thinks he can do everything and has done most things. Right?
You got it. And he's hit and gone and done the job.
Gets it into Kareem. Inside move by Abdul-Jabbar. 12 points in the first period for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He leads the Lakers. Cedric Maxwell has 8 points to lead Boston. Celtics by 1. Foul before the shot.
Here's Larry Bird. Puts it on the floor. And a nice pick set there by McHale to free him. He eludes Kareem, the balance of Larry Bird. You know, the part that amazes me about him is his stamina. He runs, he bangs on the boards, he never quits. That's quite an accomplishment for a forward.
Swen Nader comes in to give Kareem Abdul-Jabbar a breather. Cedric Maxwell is going to come in, and Robert Parrish goes out. So the 2 7-foot centers will take a rest right now. The foul was on Jamal Wilkes, and Larry Bird will go to the line to shoot 2. Larry Bird was the best free throw shooter in the league this year. He challenged his own team when he called them sissies before game 4, and then he took on the lead.
I think he was really trying to get his own team up, And by challenging the commissioner, I think he was trying to get the refs on his side. But so is Pat Riley with all that thug stuff about the Celtics.
You heard Commissioner Stern hearsay that someone heard David Stern say that the league wanted a 7-game series. And, of course, Larry Bird went to town with it. And like you say, there's a purpose to it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. A three-point attempt by Michael Cooper is good from the corner. Cooper has 8 points. We're tied at 30, and the Celtics may be playing for the last shot. 7 seconds to go in the period. McHale against Nader. Good move by McHale. Slapped away by Scott. 1 second to go, and the shot is no good. Good defense by Byron Scott. And so we have completed 1 period here at Boston Garden. And we are just where we are when we started. The Lakers 30 and the Celtics 30.
If you're feeling sad and lonely.
Hello, Info. Can you find me another flight home?
Hello, Infone. I'm looking for Hollywood, the restaurant.
Hello, Infone. Is my 2 o'clock at 2 or 2:30?
Hello, Infone. I'm lost and I need directions.
Wherever, whenever you find yourself in need, don't just make a call. Make an Infone call. Sign up is free at infone.com.
Thank you so much.
I began losing my hair about a year ago. Is it ever gonna stop?
What causes it to fall out anyway? Let's say I'm ready to do something about my hair loss. What are my options?
Why me?
It's hard to know what to do when you start losing your hair. That's where Bosley comes in. For over 25 years, people have turned to us for answers to their questions about hair loss and hair restoration.
So what is natural hair restoration? Where does the hair come from? Is it permanent?
Does the hair actually grow?
To find out, just call this toll-free number. We'll send you this free video and comprehensive guidebook that give you the real facts about hair loss and the choices you have for dealing with it. Financing is available. So call now and discover how Bosley has advanced the science of natural hair restoration, how they use your own living hair to fill in the thin spots. You'll also meet people who were once losing their hair and see what they looked like then and now.
But here's the big question. Do you think my barber will remember me?
Learn about all your options. Call now and get the information you need to determine if hair restoration is right for you.
Even though he was named NBA Finals MVP for the Boston Celtics in 1981, Cedric Maxwell was sometimes the forgotten man in a loaded Celtics front court. But Maxwell's dirty work wasn't lost on his teammates or the Celtic coaches, as David Sullivan explains in this Vintage SportsCenter report from 1984.
When you think of the Boston Celtics and their key players, the same names come up. There's Larry Bird, of course, the big center, Robert Parrish, and super sub, Kevin McHale. But the man who gives the Celtics that tough inside game and always gets the job of guarding the other team's big gun is none other than Cedric Maxwell. Night after night, the good-natured North Carolinian does the dirty work for Boston.
Every day, I have a guy who's capable of scoring 32 points or 40 points.
Cedric is definitely the unsung hero on this team. And when I got here, he was the first person that I was truly, truly impressed with. He's 6'8", he can rebound, he plays great defense, he can score points. And you don't find many people in the league that have those kind of attributes who don't really make a lot of sounds about not getting a lot of points. He has to take the tough man defensively while Larry goes out and scores on the other end. And Cedric doesn't say anything. He just goes out and works hard. And I think indicative of his importance to the team is the fact that Red made sure that Cedric is back with us.
He'll sacrifice a shot. He played a hard defense. Just let him touch the ball every now and then because he understands Larry's going to have to get some shots. So does Robert. So does Kevin McHale. And he has all that in perspective. And I certainly appreciate that.
The big thing right now is for us to win. And in order for us to win, somebody has to sit down sometimes. Somebody has to sacrifice their offense, and I happen to be that player.
And defensive play is something you generally enjoy more than the offensive end of the game?
Well, being totally honest, no. I never enjoy playing defense. It's a job and it's work, and it's something you don't get recognized for, where the offensive guys are the big scorers and the guys who get all the money and do all the things. So it's difficult at best, but 1,000 guys would die to be on this team and be in the position where I'm at now, on a championship team, playing with a bunch of guys where we are now.
Cedric Cornbread Maxwell led UNC Charlotte to the 1977 NCAA Finals, where they fell to Al McGuire's Marquette Warriors. Later, we'll take an in-depth look at the Lakers' bench strength. But now let's return to the Boston Garden for Game 7 of the 1984 NBA Finals between the Lakers and the Celtics right here on ESPN Classic.
We're keeping track of the temperature here in Boston Garden, and it says 91 degrees. That's inside. Outside is pretty delightful, Tom. What about the air conditioning?
Well, I'll tell you, Boston Garden spared no expense to air condition this game for tonight. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. What really happened is the iceberg melted in the harbor.
Oh, well, I know they have more fans working. I know one thing, though. It hasn't affected the shooting of the two teams. It's been pretty good. The Lakers at 61%, Boston at 50%. And keep in mind that the Lakers have outshot the Celtics in all but one game in the series. That was Game 5. Start of the second period. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn. The Lakers have Nader at center for Kareem, and the Whippets, Cooper, Scott, Worthy, and Wilkes. And there was James Worthy with an exhibition of his quickness inside, and he is unique in that.
Once he gets the ball going strong to the basket, you can't stop him.
Lakers lead. Cooper is on Ainge. Jamal Wilkes is on Bird, who goes in and draws the foul. Interestingly enough, Cooper is not guarding Larry Bird right now. Jamal Wilkes is.
Well, they feel that Wilkes is as good a defender against Larry Bird as Cooper. And it's an easier transition for the Lakers to get up on the break that way if they have Wilkes guarding Bird.
There is Michael Cooper, who led the Lakers in three-point shots this year. Foul was on Jamal Wilkes' second. Larry Bird hits the first free throw. Bird, leading scorer for the Celtics at over 28 points a game. From French Lick, Indiana. Went to Indiana State at Terre Haute. Ties the score. A minute and a half gone by, or 30 seconds we should say gone by in the second period. Inside to Nader. He's got that hook shot, not in position for it. And a 3-second violation is called against the Lakers, who are in the lane too long.
He got triple teamed and he got confused, didn't know what to do with the ball.
Nader's done a good job, though, for the Lakers off the bench with timely rebounding and once in a while that hook shot. Ainge setting something up with Larry Bird, who gets it low. Puts a move on Byron Scott. What a move by Larry Bird. Working it well with Ainge outside. Bird now has 12 points. He is the high scorer for Boston. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's on the bench, has 12 for L.A. Wilkes. Bird the rebound. Gets the breakout to Maxwell. He has Buckner with him. Win Buckner. And the Celtics lead by 4. That's been the biggest lead for either team in this game. Byron Scott misses from outside, going for the three-pointer, and a foul is called on the Lakers. It's on Swen Nader.
I'm sure that Pat Riley didn't like that quick way outside shot by Byron Scott before any of the Laker rebounders could get on the scene.
Magic Johnson has come back in the ball game for L.A. Isaiah Thomas, his close friend, is in the audience watching the game. Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, and Mark McGuire of Dallas are very, very close childhood friends.
And he was in the picture too, Mark McGuire.
Ainge from Bird. Larry Bird and Danny Ainge have combined for 2 baskets here. The Celtics have run off 8 in a row, and Pat Riley wants a timeout. A 20-second call by Pat Riley. The Celtics are making the passes work inside. They're passing the ball crisply and getting off some layups.
Their real playmaker is Larry Bird. And in other series, they have invited him to be double-teamed because they know he can find the open man. He is perhaps the most dangerous passer for a big man that's ever played the game. He, as Hubie Brown says, picks out the most dangerous man going to the basket. So that's quite a tribute. And you just saw it in that last play.
And of course, he has been a rebounding terror. He is also the Celtics' best outside shooter.
And he's become an orator, too.
Yes, he has.
You know, he never used to talk to the press. Been making a lot of statements in this series.
Well, there have been a lot of statements on both sides, but as we said, very few people have experienced a Laker-Celtic championship that goes the limit. 2 minutes gone by in the second period. Michael Cooper with Rambis setting a screen, hits again from outside. So Cooper, who had 23 points in game number 6, has hit some big perimeter shots and is doing it again tonight. Ames. So is Ames, who has 8 points. Celtics again by 6. Kareem, good position again. Doesn't go. And a foul is called, a loose ball foul. Called against the Lakers, Kurt Rambis. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. And with 9:34 remaining in the second period, the Celtics have moved out to the 6-point lead.
This is the sound. These are the results. Can you feel it? Can you hear it? This is the sound of the PowerFlex by Gold's Gym, the authority since 1965. Gold's Gym gives you one powerful machine with 65 club-quality exercises and up to 410 pounds of resistance to build muscle, define muscle, lose fat, all in just 6 weeks or less to get you the body you've always wanted. Guaranteed. The secret to the PowerFlex begins with the swivel flex pulleys that provide you with free range of motion so you can move from one exercise to the next safely. Next, Power Stroke Resistance simulates the natural movement of your muscles and allows you to move from 10 to 410 pounds of resistance with one simple stroke. It's this awesome combination that gives you those ripped abs and more chiseled arms, legs, chest, and back. If you want to look like this, then you need this. PowerFlex, the Gold's Gym technology breakthrough. Call now for free information about how you can get the Gold's Gym PowerFlex in your home for as little as $49 a month. With the Gold's Gym PowerFlex, you get the lat tower, the multi-position bench, hip strap, rowing seat, ankle strap, handles, and space saver design. Be one of the first callers, and you'll get the Gold's Gym PowerFlex Leg Developer for stronger legs and shapelier hips and thighs. A $200 value, absolutely free. You'll also get a workout poster showing you all 65 club-quality exercises. Our gift to you. Don't pay $2,000 for a home gym that won't get you authentic Gold's Gym results. This is the machine. These are the results. Can you feel it?
Call 1-800-700-0857 to get the Gold's Gym PowerFlex in your home for as little as $49 a month. That's 1-800-700-0857. Call now.
Check this out.
When College Game Day's on campus, you gotta step it up. ESPN College Game Day, built by the Home Depot, 10:30 Saturday mornings on ESPN.
The 99 Women's World Cup. 6 USA stars reveal the story
This was our tournament.
of the unforgettable final versus China. Classic Big Ticket, 9 p.m. September 17th, followed by an encore presentation the 18th, only on ESPN Classic.
Tell you, Tommy, Michael Cooper could even get lost and still make a play on Larry Bird.
Larry Bird is open for only a split second, says Casey Jones. You see Michael Cooper down there being picked off a little bit by Robert Parrish, but he still gets in and blocks the shot. That's hustle.
The Boston crowd on its feet. They're looking for Celtics defense. But with 6 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the third period, the Lakers can come within one. Both teams shooting well, but the Lakers are in the 60s. And that's phenomenal anytime. Worthy, who's come alive a bit in this period. Fighting for the loose ball. Parrish has it. 10 rebounds for Robert Parrish. Steal by Magic Johnson. He anticipated that play by Bird.
You don't see Bird throw too many away.
Magic looking for Kareem. Quickly back. Wide open. Short. And Bird gets the rebound. So the Lakers have had two chances to come within a point. Dennis Johnson. And now Magic makes a steal. And cutting the right back is Henderson. Magic again. Dennis. And a foul. It's on Lakers. But it's great hustle at both ends. And if you want to see defensive basketball in the last 30 seconds, we've had more than you can handle.
And Magic really hustled back and got into the passing lane when it looked like a sure layup. Now that's what the great ones do. Make the impossible look easy. and stayed right in there. But I'll tell you, neither team is given a quarter right now. They're going tooth and nail.
Magic's second personal foul. The team fouls. Lakers have 3, and the Celtics 1 with 5:57 remaining in the third.
You know, you try to make the other team crack. You force the ball at them. You try to make a mistake. And both teams are really showing great willpower.
Is this the kind of a game where somebody could crack by the end?
Well, L.A. has got the speed to score them in clusters, and Boston is aware of it.
Kareem to Worthy. James Worthy now with 13 points, 6 of them coming here in the third period. 73-70 Boston. Parrish. Short. And again, the Lakers, this is the third time they've had the opportunity to come within a point.
But there's no movement on the Boston offense right now. They're all standing around.
Magic Johnson looking inside to Rambis. And Kurt Rambis gets free and a fine pass from Magic. And now it's a one-point ball game. So the Lakers are hanging in there, despite the fact they don't have Bob McAdoo.
Well, they hung in there very well without Kurt Rambis in the first half.
Bird. How does he do it?
I don't know. I mean, he waited for all of them to go up in the air and saw a little room and got the shot off. Wasn't much room at all.
And he just got it off the glass at the right angle. Kareem, low. And a foul.
See the great ones do it. Look at all that attention he gets. He pulls up so he can loft it over Kareem, and that's no easy assignment, I'll tell you, when Kareem's got that 7-3 frame in his way.
Maxwell, who has 19 points to lead the Celtics, coming back in the ball game, and Jamal Wilkes, who has scored 2, but is always a threat, is in the ball game for the Lakers. Rambis sits down for Los Angeles.
Where you may see the Lakers use that quickness with that aggressive defense, the scramble defense that they used so successfully in Game 6.
Rambis on the bench. You saw Larry Bird, who went out for Maxwell. So the Lakers now with the front court of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilkes, and Worthy. He missed both free throws, and a chance again to bring L.A. to within 1. So Maxwell back in the game. He has 19 points. High scorer. Parrish. Out! And a foul. Robert Parrish is another man who was maligned early in the series.
Yeah, and I believe because they didn't really call his number a lot, but when he gets the ball in that good low post position close to the basket, he's as unstoppable as Kareem. But he has trouble passing out of the double team, so Casey Jones went with other players down there. Maxwell, Bird.
Foul was on Michael Cooper, his third personal foul. Lakers have 14 fouls, Celtics 2. Sky hook by Kareem, the all-time leading scorer, breaking Wilt Chamberlain's mark, and Abdul-Jabbar now with 20 points to lead L.A. 78-74, the Celtics lead. We're getting down to 4 minutes to go in the third period. Parrish, baseline, long range, but there's McHale.
Comes at you from the weak side to rebound. You better put a strong body on him.
Worthy finds Magic. Dennis fouls him. Dennis Johnson with his 4th personal foul fouls Magic Johnson. 3rd team foul against Boston, but Magic will shoot.
DJ was trying to deke Worthy into making a pass to DJ. Thought he could pick it up to Magic. He thought he could pick it off, and it backfired on him.
Magic Johnson. The migraines that have affected Kareem throughout the series, not bothering him today. Magic Johnson, 12 points and 10 assists.
Why would they be giving him a green and white pill?
He's not going to take it. Dennis Johnson comes back with a big hoop. He has 6 points in this period, and with 3.5 minutes to go in the third, it's 82-76. Lakers that come within 3 points. then one. Loose ball. Wilkes travels.
In addition to that, he was in there for 5 seconds.
You're only allowed 3.
It was a camping trip that time.
It's a non-stop cheer now in Boston Garden. Dennis Johnson way off, and Magic the rebound, and the only thing that'll quiet him down will be a Lakers spurt.
Dennis feels he's got the hot hand.
Wilkes from Magic Johnson. Those two have worked at special communication so much in recent years. Of course, Wilkes has been weakened by the virus and has really not been vintage Jamal Wilkes in this championship.
Those outside shots are what the Celtics did wrong in the game 6. Should be getting it inside right now.
Henderson gets his own rebound. Magic Johnson knocks it out of bounds. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remain in the third period. And a timeout called by Pat Riley. The Celtics still lead. It's 4.
Ever wondered what it's really like to be a soldier?
What do you got? I have a sit rep from Alpha Company. BT, ready to be verified. Verified.
Put yourself in the picture with this free video. You'll see over 200 great jobs in the Army and over 180 in the Army Reserve. You'll also see what skills you learned, how you can earn money for college, even what soldiers do in their free time. Call 1-800-984-ARMY now and get this free t-shirt and your free video. Put yourself in the picture and see what it's really like to become an Army of One.
Only on ESPN Classic. America is cheering the Junction Boys. Behringer's performance is undeniably forceful.
Now that's how it's done.
His steeliest glare since Platoon.
I will not lose.
An emotional, raw-boned hunk of a movie.
You damn near killed my friend. He ain't quitting.
ESPN Scores. A special presentation of ESPN's critically acclaimed original movie, The Junction Boys. 8 Eastern Sunday on ESPN Classic.
The championship is what it's all about.
Great pass inside. Oh, down. Other end, Alicia Milton. Oh, what an assist.
I am always ready for a challenge.
Driving layup in a crouch. She got it. You gotta be kidding me.
Winning is everything.
Rejection.
When the game is on the line, kid, you need the ball.
She gets it inside and scores.
I am part of a team. Our goal is a championship.
There's more to protecting your family in the summertime than knowing which sunscreen to use. You've got to make sure they're protected at home as well. And no one helps protect families better than ADT. Call now and ask about ADT Summer Special and get ADT installed at a price you can afford. You could even save up to 20% off your homeowner's insurance. ADT helps keep more people safe in more ways than any other security company in America. And a single ADT system can help protect your home and family from burglary, fire, and carbon monoxide. You'll be connected to our customer monitoring center, where ADT professionals are watching out for you around the clock. So when an alarm is triggered, we can call for help right away. Call now and take advantage of ADT's Summer Special and get ADT installed at a price you can afford. You could even save up to 20% off your homeowner's insurance. But you better hurry. Let ADT make this the safest summer ever. ADT, always there.
You're watching classic NBA action as the Boston Celtics battle the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 7 of the 1984 NBA Finals right here on ESPN Classic.
Here's Red Auerbach, who will hang up the general manager's title after this game and will be the president of the ball club, and he's responsible for all those green and white banners up there as a coach or general manager and president. 14 in all for the Boston Celtics, and Pat Riley said we're going to come in there with all the ghosts of all those championships and see if we can win one there. Now this is a very big story indeed, because it has been the key to virtually every Celtic victory in the series.
They have the offensive rebound to stop the speed of the Lakers. The Lakers have their speediest team in there right now and the best offensive team.
Danny Ainge replaces Dennis Johnson for Boston. McHale. 8 points for Kevin McHale, who's averaging 14 in the series. Under 2 minutes to go in the third period. Magic Johnson. Cooper. Parrish with another rebound. The Celtics are up by 6. Their biggest lead was 9.
The Lakers, with that speed in there, could try and crack it open by pushing it up quickly.
That's Danny Ainge, who's in double figures. And the Celtics are opening up an 8-point lead. And in this kind of game, 8 points has been a good lead.
Magic is starting to walk it up and not forcing the ball up. He's not pushing it up the pace that Pat Riley would like, I think.
And Kareem defensed well by Robert Parrish. Had position for this hook and turnaround. And now the Celtics threatening to open up a 10-point lead with nearly a minute to go in the period. Parrish again, and he's fouled. Leading the cheers on the bench. Three fouls on Magic Johnson, and Robert Parrish will shoot 2.
That's a pretty big lift from the bench with Larry Bird, their key player, resting comfortably, getting a good rest. And I'll tell you, this guy at the line, I have a lot of admiration. All the heat that he endured during this series, he never made comment one in rebuttal. Just kept his mouth shut.
And for that matter, Dennis Johnson didn't make many either. He is not shooting well, but he is doing a fine job off the boards and defending Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 9-point lead matches the largest lead the Celtics have enjoyed in this game. We have 50 seconds to go in the third period. Worthy is doubled. Maxwell gets a hand on it. And now the Celtics, with 42 seconds to go in the period, have given their fans something really to cheer about. Kareem gets a piece of it. No basket. Parrish might have been fouled inside.
When Kareem Abdul-Jabbar helps out on a defense and becomes a shot blocker, that automatically turns Robert Parrish loose on the boards, and he's taking advantage of it here in the second half.
And M.L. Carr, the spiritual leader for the Boston Celtics, and a subdued Pat Riley. 10-point lead. And the Celtics have done it with Larry Bird on the bench for quite a while.
They'd like to be at home with a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter. This crowd will go nuts and may even carry them right into the championship.
But the Lakers came back dramatically in game number 6, and they're capable of coming back in this one. 89-78. The Celtics by 11. Biggest lead. 6 on the shot clock for the Lakers. Kareem with a long sky hook. 5 seconds to go. Henderson to McHale. Block. And a foul.
To this stage and you can push it at the defense like the Celtics just did, it's a very demoralizing thing. That's what is meant by cracking a team, is push it at them and somebody isn't hustling back on the D and you get an easy one.
2 seconds to go and McHale will shoot 2. Free throws by McHale. That's the end of the third period. The Celtics have scored 8 in a row, and Larry Bird is smiling for the first time in this championship series. after 3 periods. It's Boston 91, Los Angeles 78.
It's good to taste the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field together. It's good to throw a 5,000-mile post pattern together. It's good to make your entire league beg for mercy together. NFL Fever 2004, rated E for everyone. It's good to play together.
How are you? Introducing Campbell's Chunky Soup, now in microwavable bowls.
Eat up, guys.
With big chunks of meat and veggies to fill you up right. Wherever, whenever. Make it Campbell's instead.
Look, I can't give both you guys my number.
Great, then I'll just grab a pen. We'd appreciate that, Jeff.
So you guys are close?
Oh yeah, we're like brothers. I'd do anything for that guy. Just phone. Hey, Sharon. No, your fiance just stepped away. He's thinking about you right now. I'll tell him. Later.
Smirnoff Ice Premium Malt Beverage. Intelligent nightlife.
I don't care who you were in high school.
I will not lose.
The true story of legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant, who turned his boys into champions.
You was born to play football.
Including special bonus features, The Junction Boys. Own it on DVD September 9th. From first impressions
First thing comes in the paper is Moss plays when he wants to play.
to final judgments.
If I don't recover, I lose my life.
The athletes you think you know, revealed by the people who do. Sports Century, weeknights at 8 on ESPN Classic.
The Lakers had come within a point of Boston with 5.5 minutes to play in the third period, 73-72. They ran off 18-6 edge and 9 in a row. And now, what kind of lineup do the Lakers have? They got to strike quickly, Tom.
They've got their fastest lineup that they've got on their roster. Rambis is going to play center. So I expect to see them play that scramble defense right now. Double team anything down low.
Blocked. Bird shot is blocked by Magic, and Byron Scott brings it up. Scott working against Ainge. Stop and go. Rambis trying to tip it in. And there's Worthy with the follow-up. So the Lakers are going with the small team, and Kurt Rambis is the center.
And this is the team that really gave them the trouble in Game 6.
They have to do it early, right?
They have to do it. The thing is to try and get it on the inside. Don't let them get out there and scramble and pick off the passes.
Maxwell inside, defended from behind by Magic Johnson, and a foul as Rambis is fouled by Danny Ainge. And so Pat Riley, trying to make the adjustment in the game, has come out with this alignment. And it's L.A. ball.
You know, when you get more aggressive, sometimes you get the breaks from the officials, too.
Dennis Johnson in to defend against Magic. And he's called Magic all sorts of problems. Worthy turnaround. Short. Here's Bird. Larry Bird is fresh. He spent a lot of time on the bench in that third period.
And this is the type of situation where Larry Bird said, I want the ball in my hands.
McHale. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Against Rambis. Rambis slaps it away. And here's Wilkes to Rambis. Blocked out of bounds by Larry Bird. So Bird doing it defensively. Gets the hand from the crowd.
Bird, a 3-on-2 situation, just makes the best possible defensive play you can make and almost saves it.
Now the Celtics are coming in with Robert Parrish, replacing McHale. That's more height for Boston against a smaller team. What does it mean?
But he's going to have to take the shot early. It means Rambis is going to guard him. He's going to draw a quick double team, so he's got to shoot early if he's going to get it.
Scott. Ainge is guarding him. Scott facing Parrish, throws a bad pass low. Out of bounds. It's still L.A. ball. Lakers are fortunate there.
Looked like it went right through Robert Parrish's legs. There's Kareem. But Pat Riley knows that he's got to do it defensively right now. Change the rhythm of this game.
Worthy. What a shot by James Worthy, who has 17 points after 7 at the half. And now it's 91-82, a 9-point game.
And the Celtics are slowing it up again.
Nearly a steal by Worthy on a cross-court pass. Bird. Here's Ames, who's open. Bird gets the rebound. Triple team. Someone's open. Ames. Bird almost tips it in. And here's Maxwell. And a Laker foul. And if the Lakers ever wanted to get back in this game right now in a hurry, they cannot allow the Celtics to dominate the offensive glass like they're doing it.
Well, with this small team, they're going to face that problem, but whoever's got the ball has immediately got 2 or 3 men around him. But here's Maxwell, a strong move. Rambis, the shot blocker now at center. Can't do it.
Foul is on Jamal Wilkes. Each team has 1 team foul in this 4th period.
First day on the job, huh? Right behind you. I envy you, kid. You're going to be building the best cars Buick has ever built. So be proud, be precise, and treat it like the craft it is. Any questions?
Is it true this place is haunted?
Quality is alive and well at a car company called Buick.
They captured a nation. Now, the glory is back. USA versus China, the story behind the 99 Women's World Cup final. Join 6 USA stars for a revealing look
This was our tournament.
at the unforgettable game that changed women's sports forever.
You gave women the feeling that they can dream big.
Classic Big Ticket, 9 Eastern, Wednesday, September 17th, followed by an encore presentation on the 18th, only on ESPN Classic.
It's hard to lose weight and get in shape. Think you have to go to a gym or exercise so hard it hurts and so long you tire out? Well, think again.
Introducing the Tread Climber by Nautilus, a machine so effective we guarantee results in just 30 days.
In one short workout, the Tread Climber burns twice as many calories as high-tech treadmills.
The secret is the unique dual treadles that let you step up as you move forward, so you do twice the work in one effortless motion.
Get the body you want in half the time.
Now you can own a Tread Climber with no money down and affordable monthly payments. It's made in the USA by Nautilus and is backed by a 5-year warranty.
Just 3 short workouts a week on the Tread Climber will get you into the best shape of your life.
Check out the next evolution in home fitness, the Tread Climber. Call now for a free video or DVD, or visit us at nautilusdirect.com today.
One player was a sure thing in James Worthy, the #1 overall pick in the 1982 NBA draft. The other was a long shot that paid off in Michael Cooper, a skinny defensive ace who was the 60th overall pick in the 1978 draft. Both Worthy and Cooper were major forces that helped drive the Showtime Lakers, as Greg Wyatt explains in this Vintage Sports Center report from 1984.
Most teams in the NBA seem to suffer in quality when they dip into their reserves, but not the Los Angeles Lakers. When James Worthy and Michael Cooper have come off the bench in the last 20 games, the team has won 77% of them. Worthy started the first 50 of 51 games, but even coming off the bench, he's managed to maintain his 15-point-a-game average.
James Worthy is all about winning. He's come from a great tradition at North Carolina. He's been very well coached, that's obvious, and he's the epitome of a team player. I think on most teams in this league, if James Worthy, were with some other club, he'd probably be getting those numbers like he got tonight every night. But the only thing he cares about is winning and doing what is best for the team.
It's a sacrifice that you have to make on a team like this, because I think we're so deep, and we got guys coming off the bench, so I really don't mind. The playing time is the only thing I'm concerned about.
Michael Cooper is the NBA's consummate sixth man, one of just 3 Lakers to appear in every game.
It's a lot of fun, because you sit there and you watch the starters, and once they get it going, you're saying, God, I got to get in and I want to do something. Get the crowd up. You look around, 17,000 jumping up and down. So when you get in there, you want to project, get something going right away. And, it's always a lot of fun when it's happening and you're in there because you feel like you're part of it.
He takes great pride in coming off the bench. As a matter of fact, when the opportunity comes for him to start, if it ever does, he'll say, no, start somebody else, because he's very comfortable in that role right now, and he knows it best, and he really gives us that lift. So I think, without a doubt, in my opinion, that he gives us more than any other 6th man in the league coming into the game.
Coming off the bench may have a negative connotation to some, but Coop and James have turned it into an art form. Greg Wyatt, ESPN Los Angeles.
During his 12-year NBA career, Worthy was a 7-time NBA All-Star and eventually had his number 42 retired by the Lakers. Later, we'll reflect on the NBA news made during the 1984 season. But now, let's return to Game 7 of the 1984 NBA Finals between LA and Boston on ESPN Classic.
Tom, the Lakers got hurt on the offensive boards with that small team in there as Kareem remains on the bench.
Well, I think this is the best chance Pat Riley has to do it, is to put that other unit in there and press, but looks like he's going to come in. Pat Riley's seen enough of the press. The Boston Celtics have withstood that defense that did him in on Sunday.
Kareem with 20 points leads the Lakers, and he comes back in the ball game. Maxwell with 19 is the high scorer for Boston. So now Kareem joins Wilkes, Rambis, Johnson, Scott. As James Worthy goes out. Maxwell with 20.
They got some good press men in there. Magic, Scott, and Wilkes. And they got a shot blocker in Kareem.
11-point lead for Boston. 9:50 remaining in the fourth period. Celtics looking for their 15th world title. Lakers trying to win their ninth. And a steal by Larry Bird. Came right behind Kareem to make the steal. Maxwell going strong. Wide open, Dennis Johnson. Once again, Celtics are up by 13. Magic coming right back with 2.
Nobody's quitting in this one. I'm sure none of those purple jerseys have even in the back of their mind.
They're a team capable of spurts. We've seen it many games in this series. Dennis Johnson, Scott picking him up in a hurry. Dennis Johnson with the outside shooting, 16 points, and Pat Riley has some problems.
That was a big basket. There was 4 seconds left on a 24-second clock when he made it.
Here's Magic again. And now the Celtics with Ainge. Danny Ainge. Kareem is fouled by Danny Ainge. That'll be the second team foul against Boston in this fourth period, and the third personal foul on Danny Ainge.
Danny Ainge is making the Laker defense pay the price. He pushed it right at him. Unfortunately for the Celtics, he didn't make the layup.
Michael Cooper replaces Jamal Wilkes. What does that substitution mean?
Michael Cooper replacing Jamal Wilkes. That's good defense, even quicker defense for this press that they may hope to get in there.
Kareem, double team. Quick pass, and now our first illegal defense call against the Boston Celtics. Celtics caught in a zone by Darryl Garrettson. That's a warning. The second time is a technical foul.
The more that the Lakers have to go to their half-court offense, it'll be more to the liking of the Celtics.
Kareem. Foul. And now a technical foul has been called because the Celtics were in the illegal defense again. 2 in a row by Boston. And a technical foul will send Magic Johnson to the line.
Casey Jones a little bit incredulous, but the rule really has to do with people making drops into the paint to help out on the inside game. Let's take a look. I think it may be Larry Bird as he goes past the plateau. Much too long in there as Rambis is outside. He's in the paint, not guarding anybody.
Lakers with the ball following the technical. 12-point lead for Boston. Byron Scott. And Bird got a hand on it. And here's Dennis Johnson. 3-on-1. And Dennis Johnson is fouled.
Again, the no layup rule in effect that we heard Kevin Lockridge discuss. I'm of the opinion, Dick, that what they ought to do is not make the penalty so severe that the officials won't call it. They should make it a double foul on the man that commits it and also make it a 3-for-2 shooting opportunity at the free throw line.
Here's James Worthy back. Byron Scott goes out. Scott, who was the hero of the last game for the Lakers, Lakers in their second half rally has 4 points. And Worthy is in there. Magic Johnson, 4 fouls for him.
Well, that scramble defense that works so effectively now, maybe in the past for the Lakers, as they're going to try and do it with offense.
The Celtics have gone to the line 38 times and have made 32 free throws. 13 more tries than the Lakers. And they've outscored the Lakers 33-16 from the line. And it's 99-85. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Celtics with 7:50 to play.
Very important that LA get a hoop right here to stem the momentum.
Rambis doesn't get it. And if it was last touch by the Celtics, it was. Maxwell saves it. Dennis Johnson, 3-on-3, and Dennis Johnson will slow it up. The Celtics have never lost the 7th game with the World Championship at stake, and the Lakers have never won one under the same circumstances. Bird, track, travels, LA ball. And the Lakers trying to come back. They're in the championship series for the 3rd year in a row. And Magic and Kareem performing their combination. Kareem with 22 points. They're 12 down, though, the Lakers.
You know, at this stage, you got to push it up just to give the appearance that you're not tired.
I don't think the humidity has been a big factor, do you?
Not like it was in Game 5.
Parrish with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson, 1 second. Throws up an air ball, and the 24-second clock expired because Johnson's shot did not hit anything.
Take a look at Kareem slipping in, and a beautiful pass over the head of Maxwell to Kareem, and a 1 step up and in, and that was a much-needed basket by the Lakers.
6:45 remaining in the 4th period. It's Boston 99, Los Angeles 87.
Jump for joy.
With new Odor Eaters Plus. Odor Eaters Plus is the only insole with podiatric arch support plus protection on demand against odor and wetness.
Jump for joy. New Odor Eaters Plus.
Well, he's really taken us to new levels.
He's brought customer service to a whole new level.
I think we were somewhere in here.
I think he's sort of raised the bar.
Somewhere in there, between there.
You know what he's all about? He's all about this, not about that. What's that gonna get you?
Oh, he deserves this award. There's no doubt about it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Tuesday on the critically acclaimed Playmakers.
Hey, Harris, you suck.
Take it someplace else.
You want me to lie to the cops about a murder?
I'm ready to make my statement.
Who was with you in the club?
Playmakers, Tuesday, 9 p.m. on ESPN.
Only on ESPN Classic. America is cheering the Junction Boys. Behringer's performance is undeniably forceful.
Now that's how it's done.
His steeliest glare since Platoon.
I will not lose.
An emotional, raw-boned hunk of a movie.
You damn near killed my friend. He ain't quitting.
ESPN Scores. A special presentation of ESPN's critically acclaimed original movie, The Junction Boys. 8 Eastern Sunday on ESPN Classic.
Here's our situation, 6:45 to go. The Celtics lead the Lakers 99-87. Big story at the free throw line, where the Celtics have outscored the Lakers by 17 points. And in 5 minutes and 15 of this final period, Tom, with their small lineup and their scrambling defense and all of that, the Lakers have made up only 1 point since the start of this period.
Well, the free throw problem, Dick, develops because when you play smaller people, when they don't get the rebound, they start reaching and trying to slap the ball away, and you get caught for that type of thing. But the Lakers right now, that quick unit that they had hoped would create some offense by playing terrific defense didn't materialize, so they're back with their other people, and they're going to have to do it 2 by 2 very slowly.
And of course the rebound edge has been heavily in favor of the Boston Celtics. Larry Bird has 16 points. He has 10 rebounds.
just making Magic work the ball up like this is taking precious seconds off that clock.
And that's Dennis Johnson's doing. Ever since that move was made, things kind of moved the Celtics' way in this series. Lakers trying to break the spell as Worthy is short. Rambis trying to get it out to Johnson. Kareem off balance with the skyhook attempt. Bird, the rebound.
Well, he gets the big rebounds, Larry Bird. There's a difference between a rebounder and the guy that gets the big rebounds.
He has dominated in rebounding for both sides. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Bird with a fake on Worthy. Crashing the boards. Rambis is hit by Henderson, who commits the foul. 4 fouls on Henderson.
The Celtics have to advance the ball up quickly so that when this defense comes into play, they can still have enough time to move it around and get a good shot.
Looking for Kareem. Not easy. And Kareem's hook shot in the lane works. 5.5 minutes, and it's 99-89. And if the Lakers are going to make a run, it's got to be here.
There's no question about that, Dick. Boston is playing it slow. Perhaps too slow.
Bird. Yeah. I know that's not the style they normally play, but if they can use up precious seconds and can run the clock down and hit the shot, that's going to be their advantage as Kevin McHale comes back in the game.
But that can be a mistake, Dick. You take away your own natural aggressiveness and you allow the other team to climb back into it. You got to push it at them and move the ball quickly and move yourself quickly.
22nd timeout called for by the Boston Celtics. To bring you up to date, the Celtics lead it 99-89. The Lakers and the Celtics have battled 7 previous times for the title, and Boston has won all of them. The last time was in 1969. when Bill Russell's team beat L.A. It's been a while, but now the Celtics are winning again. There's the timeout story. And we want to remind you also that following the game, we will have interviews from both dressing rooms, plus the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the 1984 NBA World Champion.
The Lakers are not out of this yet by any stretch of the imagination. They're perfectly capable of those spurts. All they need is some good defense. The Celtics may be letting them off the hook by playing slow-down basketball.
But the very important thing for the Lakers is that they can't let the Celtics get more than one shot. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Parrish losing it to Cooper. So there's the turnover that Tommy's talking about. The Lakers coming right back. Magic Johnson goes in. And a foul is called. It may be against Henderson. But we'll wait. Dennis Johnson, 5 on him. If Henderson had been hit, it would have been 5 on Henderson. But Dennis Johnson has 5, one more, and he's out of the ball game.
After those timeouts, you've got to come out of the timeout and score. The Celtics did not do it now. The Lakers have a chance to climb back into it.
But Magic Johnson misses an important free throw. They'll all be important down the line. Pat Riley knows it. Larry Bird knows it. He's on the bench now with McHale, Maxwell, and Parrish up front. 1 out of 2. 9-point game.
I wonder how long Larry Bird's going to be on the bench, because he is a very important player for his passing ability right now.
When would you bring him back?
Well, as soon as he says I can go back.
Maxwell. 23 points for Maxwell. Magic Johnson put the shot up, and then Parrish got hit, and Rambis is making sure Parrish is all right.
Well, you can say a lot of things around Robert Parrish, but he has been hustling on the boards the entire series. Watch it come down. He draws the purple jerseys, holds on, and takes a shot in the nose for his trouble.
Rambis's foul is 4th. Team fouls. The Lakers have 3, and the Celtics have 4, with 4.5 minutes to play in the 4th period. Worthy is on Maxwell. Tough pass to Henderson. And Parrish has his shot blocked by Cooper. And now they're going to say the 24-second clock expired, so the Lakers will have a chance to trailing 101-90, but they really haven't made that much headway. They were down by 13 after 3 periods. Cooper going for 3. That'll help. Michael Cooper with a 3-point play. That's his second of the ball game. He has 16.
Larry Bird should be taking off his ice pack right now. And getting in this game, they need the passing.
And a timeout called by Casey Jones. The Lakers have outscored Boston 8-2, and with under 4 minutes to go, we'll see if Larry Bird comes in. In any event, it's 101-93, and the Lakers are making maybe their last-ditch stand right now.
Come to my house! Vin Diesel. We got a problem here? He is now on DVD. In one of the most adrenaline-driven, never-before seen.
Give him the Viagra or not.
DVDs.
Let the games begin.
You won't want to miss. Make this man a part of your DVD collection.
What'd you say?
Vin Diesel is.
Let's move!
A man apart.
Man, I don't know how you stayed alive this long.
Bring home the action today.
Fridays this fall, TGIF is back.
TGIF.
Starting with George Lopez, 2 new comedies, Married to the Kellys and Hope and Faith.
And the last thing you did in the kitchen was your personal trainer.
Plus, Life with Bonnie, the all-new TGIF this fall on ABC.
You know the athletes.
Anna Kournikova is sex with a tennis racket attached.
But do you know their stories?
He never shows the slightest remorse at anything he's done.
The award-winning Sports Centric, 8 p.m. weeknights on ESPN Classic.
The championship is what it's all about.
Great pass inside. Oh, down. Other end, Alicia Milton. Oh, what an assist.
I am always ready for a challenge.
Driving layup in a crouch. She got it. You gotta be kidding me.
Winning is everything. Rejection. When the game is on the line, give me the ball.
She gets it inside and scores.
I am part of a team. Our goal is a championship.
Ever wondered what it's really like to be a soldier?
What do you got? I have a sit rep from Alpha Company.
BT, ready to be verified. Verified.
Put yourself in the picture with this free video. You'll see over 200 great jobs in the Army and over 180 in the Army Reserve. You'll also see what skills you learn, how you can earn money for college, even what soldiers do in their free time. Call 1-800-984-ARMY now and get this free t-shirt and your free video. Put yourself in the picture and see what it's really like to become an Army of One.
Ta-da! At Gateway, our 18th birthday celebration is on now. And this week is full of even more surprises. You can get a free flat panel monitor upgrade when you buy select desktops like our 310X featuring the Intel Pentium 4 processor. And of course, we always have great low prices on all our desktops. They start just under $400. Call, click, or come in today to help us celebrate our 18th birthday with savings for you on great Gateway computers featuring Intel processors.
On one hand, we'll see if Larry Bird comes back from Boston, but on the other hand, the Lakers trail by 8 with under 4 minutes to go, and you like the lineup they have out there right now.
They have a strong lineup for scoring, a good offensive lineup. They got 2 places to go. Kareem with the sky hook, and they look for him 80% of the time. They also have James Worthy, who's also pretty good down there.
Timeout Story. The Lakers have, in essence, 5 more. Larry Bird's coming back in the game. He has scored 16, and like you say, he's everything from the press breaker to the outside shot to the best passing forward in the game.
Well, they need him right now. The Celtics have been spending too much time before getting into their movement, and they've been shooting the ball under the gun and taking poor shots as a consequence.
Seconds on the shot clock. Bird trying to get position against Worthy and Cooper. Double team, ball knocked away. And the 24-second clock expires again. That's the 3rd time the clock is run out on the Celtics, and that's Laker defense against Bird.
Well, they're not making that into it quick enough so that 1 or 2 passes will produce a good shot.
Well, the Lakers defense.
It's great defense.
Cooper, who hit a 3-pointer before. Worthy inside to Kareem. Misses a sky hook, and that's a tough shot to miss. With a chance to cut it to 6. It's still 8, and the Celtics have it with 3:19 and running. Next foul on Boston will put him in the penalty. Not so for the Lakers. Here's Parrish with a second chance, and he'll go to the line. And so once again, the rebounding edge, and a tremendous edge by Boston. including the offensive boards, and that's keeping the Lakers at bay right now, Tom.
Well, Kareem, as I said earlier, when he goes to block shots, that leaves Robert Parrish zeroing in on the boards for the offensive rebound, and he's been making them pay.
Each team with 14 fouls. Parrish has 16 rebounds. Boston has 18 more than LA. But a timeout is called. 3:09 remain in this fourth period, and LA still on the hunt.
I will not be afraid of the dark.
I will not feel guilty leaving my dog alone.
I will know my children are safe.
I will finally be able to relax!
At ADT, we help more people feel safe in more ways than any other security company. A single ADT system can help protect your home and family from burglary, fire, and carbon monoxide at a price you can afford. Plus, save up to 20% on your homeowner's insurance. Call 1-800-ADT ASAP.
They called us the angels of technology because we work so far up in the heavens.
Here on the plains rises a marvel of engineering, a giant radio antenna built to make coast-to-coast walkie-talkies possible. It's the tallest structure in the world.
The engineering is incredibly complex. I mean, the tower is over 400,000 feet tall.
To be a part of something that can be seen from space, well, you can't help but feel a little bit proud.
No, that's not how we did it. Introducing Nextel's coast-to-coast walkie-talkie. Now that's a walkie-talkie.
I began losing my hair about a year ago. Is it ever gonna stop? What causes it to fall out anyway?
Let's say I'm ready to do something about my hair loss. What are my options?
Why me?
It's hard to know what to do when you start losing your hair. That's where Bosley comes in. For over 25 years, people have turned to us for answers to their questions about hair loss and hair restoration.
So what is natural hair restoration? Where does the hair come from? Is it permanent?
Does the hair actually grow?
To find out, just call this toll-free number. We'll send you this free video and comprehensive guidebook that give you the real facts about hair loss and the choices you have for dealing with it. Financing is available. So call now and discover how Bosley has advanced the science of natural hair restoration, how they use your own living hair to fill in the thin spots. You'll also meet people who were once losing their hair and see what they looked like then and now.
But here's the big question. Do you think my barber will remember me?
Learn about all your options. Call now and get the information you need to determine if hair restoration is right for you.
The 99 Women's World Cup. 6 USA stars reveal the story
This was our tournament.
of the unforgettable final versus China. Classic Big Ticket, 9 p.m. September 17th, followed by an encore presentation the 18th, only on ESPN Classic.
Only on ESPN Classic. America is cheering the Junction Boys.
Now that talk's done.
An emotional raw-boned hunk of a movie. A special presentation of the Junction Boys. 8 Eastern Sunday on ESPN Classic.
For more information on our Classic games, trivia, upcoming specials, and the ESPN Classic program schedule, go to ESPN.com, keyword Classic. Besides the Bird Magic matchup in the NBA Finals, other items that made NBA news in the 1983-84 season included, on December 13th, 1983, the highest scoring game in NBA history was played as the Detroit Pistons outlasted the Denver Nuggets 186-184 in triple overtime. On April 5th, 1984, LA center Kareem Abdul-Jabbar became the NBA's all-time leading scorer, surpassing Wilt Chamberlain. And with the third overall pick in the 1984 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls selected Michael Jordan from the University of North Carolina. Jordan was part of an absolutely loaded NBA lottery that year with fellow future NBA Hall of Famers Hakeem Olajuwon and Charles Barkley. Also, while the Lakers and Celtics battled for NBA supremacy, the #1 song on the Billboard chart was Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. Now let's return to the Boston Garden for the 7th and deciding game of the 1984 NBA Finals between the Celtics and the Lakers on ESPN Classic.
Tommy, despite the Lakers' good defense, you felt the Celtics could have passed a little crisper.
If they get into it a lot quicker, you'll see Larry Bird now getting the ball, and by the time one pass and a second pass happens, the 24-second clock is about to go off before the shot is even taken. They've got to get 3 or 4 passes against this defense, and it'll work. So the Celtics are cooperating with the Laker defense right now.
A factor could be the timeout story as we get down to the end. The Celtics have only 1 timeout remaining. And the Lakers have 4 in essence. 3:09 to go, but the most important numbers show 101 for Boston and 93 for LA. And right now, the Celtics are 3 minutes and 9 seconds away from their 15th world title. Parrish missed the first free throw. The foul story, Dennis Johnson is the only player on the court or in the game with 5. 1 out of 2 for Parrish. 9-point lead. And the Lakers have to make every offensive foray count. Cooper. Kareem. And there's 2 of them. Abdul-Jabbar with 26.
A little timeout allows him to get his breath to get his shooting touch back.
And the defense for LA as Dennis Johnson goes in, loses his footing, and a foul called against the Lakers. That's their 15th foul, and so the Celtics will get an opportunity to go to the line. Kurt Rambis has his 5th personal foul, so Rambis and Dennis Johnson in the game have 5, and both remain. Dennis Johnson shooting 2.
Old Dennis has played pretty well ever since that 3rd game or into the 4th game when he came back. I have my doubts that he'd be able to mentally get himself back into it, but he certainly did.
.243 remain. Going for his 20th point. And it's 9 points again. 2:40 remain.
One good stop on defense by Boston right now could get the Lakers really scrambling.
Kareem, who hit the last sky hook. Double team. Here's Worthy inside. Stuffs it through. Lightning quickness. And once again, it's a 7-point game. You watch the clock. We're in the 4th period of the 7th and deciding game for the NBA World Championship. 12 on the shot clock. Bird finds Maxwell, who's bumped by Magic Johnson. No basket. And it was a foul that Magic had to make.
Sure was, because Maxwell was wide open, but they had the ball in the right hands. Larry Bird, he's going to find the open man. They used Parrish as a decoy and then slipped Maxwell in behind him wide open.
Magic has 5 personal fouls. And if you want to foul anyone, you don't want to foul Maxwell, who is 14 of 16 from the free throw line. And they're all big now. Now he's 14 for 17. And 2 minutes remain. Cooper, Kareem, basket good and a foul. And the Lakers come right back. 28 points for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 37-year-old veteran who has won championships in Milwaukee and 2 in Los Angeles.
And it's far from over yet, Dick, with a minute 56.
A lot of time. The Lakers are a battling team. It's a 5-point game, 105-100. And keep in mind that the Celtics have only 1 timeout remaining. And the Lakers have 4. Parrish double. Dennis Johnson also double. They nearly lost it. Parrish in a crowd. Short. And Cooper gets the rebound. And now the Lakers can cut it to 3 with a minute and a half now remaining. Magic Johnson goes up without the ball. And here's Dennis Johnson 2-on-1 break. And a block by Cooper. What a play by Cooper. He saved a basket. A sure basket by Boston. Worthy coming back. Hits the jumper, and it's a 3-point game. 105-102. 109 remaining. 16 on the shot clock. Celtics with only 1 more timeout. Lakers have a luxury there. Bird. And Rambis. Now Johnson with the ball. The Lakers trying to cut it to 1. And he loses it. Again to Dennis Johnson, who's going in against Cooper again. And this time he's fouled. The Celtics are claiming goaltending, but Darryl Garrison says no. And Michael Cooper commits the foul. 5 on Cooper.
Well, they picked it off, and here comes Dennis Johnson, again, the second time putting it on Michael Cooper. One heck of a defender. This time he does get him to foul, and it might have been a goaltending. They hit the net from underneath.
On the Celtic bench, but Magic Johnson lost the ball twice coming down the court. Once he was saved by Cooper, but not this time.
You know, those mistakes he made in Game 2 and Game 4, and makes you become more cautious. I think Magic, and under these circumstances, gets more cautious. He should be playing with more abandon.
Magic Johnson had problems with the clock. Bob McAdoo can only sit and cheer. Two big turnovers by the Lakers. And Dennis Johnson hits the free throw. 107-102, 45 seconds to go, and a timeout called by the Lakers. But they're not out of it.
They've got some great three-point shooters,
including Michael Cooper.
Jack says he can bring more food.
Yeah, we got plenty of food.
Says he can bring more ice.
All set there, too.
Says he can bring more mics.
Tell him, mi casa es su casa.
No matter what you're up to, a hard mic's is good to find.
Mind if I use your grill? Sure. It's long distance.
No problem.
Who are the best playmakers?
No, John Lynch is one.
I like Roy Williams.
I'm gonna say Michael Vick. Maybe Ray Lewis. Tony Gonzalez. Who are the best playmakers?
Oh, you asking me?
Simeon Rice.
Keyshawn Johnson. Love him.
Clinton Portis. Thank you, Simeon.
But who's the best playmaker? Me.
Me. Myself. Yours truly. Number 34. You're looking at him, baby.
Who are the best playmakers? Get Madden NFL 2004 and decide for yourself. Now with exclusive playmaker control. Rated E for everyone. EA Sports. It's in the game.
This is the 7th and deciding game of the NBA World Championship. The Boston Celtics lead the Los Angeles Lakers 107-102. The Celtics are 45 seconds away from tacking up another championship banner, the 15th. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and his famed sky hook and his 29 points is trying to prevent K.C. Jones from capturing his first world championship as a head coach. What about the inbounds play? How tough is it now?
It's not easy to inbound the ball. Remember, M.L. Carr picked one off the ice. The Celtics are very good at it.
Cooper looking. And Magic gets free. 5-point lead for the Lakers. Cooper going for 3 points. Kareem gets the rebound. Goes up short. And it's in the hands of McCann. And the Boston Celtics have a 5-point lead. Dennis Johnson using up some time. And now a foul. No basket. A foul was called. Place is bedlam. Cooper tried the three. Kareem tried the baseline shot. And the Lakers came up empty. And now there are 26 seconds remaining. The Boston Celtics, who beat the Lakers in a dramatic 7th game back in 1969, trying to make it 8 successes against Los Angeles Lakers and Minneapolis, for that matter.
You know, K.C. Jones is the first time that a Celtic coach has been in the finals in his first season as a Celtic coach, and it'll be the first time that a first-year Celtic coach has ever won a championship.
Crowd control becomes a factor right now. Beefed up security is evident surrounding the court.
That just gives the Lakers a little bit more time to get things together.
What can the Lakers do? 26 seconds to go. They've got to go for 3-point plays and foul.
They're going for the bombs right now. They're going to have to.
Timeout. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, when they met for the NCAA championship several years ago, it was Magic Johnson's Michigan State team that prevailed. And Larry Bird is close to gaining revenge in that personal battle with Magic Johnson. Bird has 18 points, 11 rebounds. Magic Johnson has 16 points.
As a man I truly respect, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, in victory or defeat, he is a true gentleman, and he's never been anything but a terrific credit to hard playing basketball.
Celebration has begun in Boston. Celtics lead by 7.
Boy, does it hurt when you know it's not going to be your ring.
Dennis Johnson's been there before with Seattle. But the Lakers, who hoped that even year would be a charm. They won the championship in 1980 over Philadelphia. And again in 82, had hoped that 1984 would follow suit.
Well, it's still 26 seconds left. It's a 7-point game, and 2 quick outside shots could put them right back in it. A steal and 2 big outside shots. So Boston ought to not be celebrating too much right now. Wait till the end of the game.
Well, that's good advice, but I think they've already started. 26 seconds to go. 109 to 102. And somebody once said it's never over until it's over.
Having real difficulty, Dick, just getting the crowd off to play the remainder of this 26 seconds. Casey Jones is asking everybody to get back. The photographers are all around.
And now the Celtic players are urging the fans to stay off. There's nothing that can tarnish, to an extent, a victory moment more than for the game not to be completed.
Well, they're going to have to complete it. There's 26 seconds. That's plenty enough time for the Lakers to do something. I wish these people would get back so that the game could continue. Now there's rosin on the floor. They're going to have to take time cleaning that up. Fans, why don't you let the players play when they come out?
They're going to try and get it started now. Magic Johnson will inbound. ML Carr in the ballgame to defend. Here's Byron Scott going to Kareem, knocked out of bounds, and it's still Los Angeles ball. Three-pointer. No good. 7-point lead, Boston ball. And a foul. Casey Jones is smiling. He knows he's got it. And Tommy, that 15th World Championship for the Boston Celtics ironically comes 1 year after their most embarrassing moment in Celtic playoff history when they were swept 4 straight by the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, Casey brought a new, relaxed atmosphere to this ball club. They loved him when he was an assistant coach, and they proved it here tonight.
And the Lakers, well, they made it here for the 3rd straight season. They're a team with stars, a team with talent. They have won their championships in recent years. They've got a 37-year-old center. Other than that, they've got some great young talent and people like Magic Johnson and James Worthy.
Worthy, Cooper, even this kid Byron Scott's going to make his presence felt next season more and more. They're still very much in it. You know, you go 7 games. One of the classics.
Final second. Cooper goes for 3. It's over. The Boston Celtics are the NBA World Champions. In a grueling 7-game series with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics, with the best record in the league, beat the team with the 2nd best record in the league. The final score, Boston 111 and Los Angeles 102. 15 world titles Another banner will be hung from the rafters at Boston Garden.
Hang high, another banner from the Boston Garden. The Celtics have done it. It is number 15 for this proud franchise. And with me now is the commissioner of the NBA, David Stern, and of course the retiring general manager, Red Auerbach, and the man, K.C. Jones, who did a brilliant coaching job in this series. Commissioner?
What a spectacular finale to a record-breaking season, Red. It's my pleasure to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the NBA World Champion 1984 Boston Celtics. Congratulations to Red Auerbach. Number 15, what a way to go. Congratulations to K.C. Jones, who did a great job all year. And congratulations to Alan Cohn, Don Gaston, and Toll Dupuis for their ownership.
Brett, how do you feel? How does number 15 make you feel?
It feels great. Whatever happened to the Los Angeles dynasty? You guys were talking about a dynasty. Here's where it is, right here. That's the dynasty. We're the best team in the world right now. The best. There they are out there.
I gotta say, Red, you got the best coach in the world. K.C., a brilliant coaching job in this series.
Thank you very much. I did the whole thing by myself, and I got some help from Larry Bird. However, thanks to these guys, they helped me throughout the whole year, and it's much appreciated.
K.C., let me grab a word with a couple of the players. Cedric. Let me ask you about this, what this championship means to you and the Celtics.
Oh, it's great. It's great. And I think we play with our hearts. I'd like to say hello to my mom, to all my frat brothers, all the makers out there in the world. I win number 1, baby. Yeah!
Larry Bird, congratulations. You were the most valuable player. And I must add that they said you were going to be the MVP if Boston even lost this game tonight. That's how great this series was. What does it mean to Larry?
Well, it means a lot, but there's a lot of players out there still capable of winning the MVP award, Bernard King and Jabbar and some of the others. But right now we just feel happy about winning it.
Larry, does this get you even with Magic for what happened between Michigan State and Indiana State all those many years ago?
Yeah, we're professionals now, but I won this one for Terre Haute.
You won it for Terre Haute, I'll tell you that.
1984 was certainly Larry Bird's year. In addition to winning the NBA title, Bird was also named Finals MVP and was named League MVP for the first time for the 1983-84 season. It was the first of 3 straight League MVP awards for Larry Legend.
Congratulations on being named the MVP. What does this mean to you personally?
Well, it means a great deal because I wanted to carry the load, the first, and I want other guys to follow. But tonight, I wasn't there in Game 7, but the other guys carried it, and they played well, and we won.
I looked at everybody's eyes when we came in here, and it was a will that we will not be denied. It was a feeling amongst us that come Thursday, we're going to be going around this city in a bunch of trucks in a parade.
We were in a good situation. We had a positive attitude, but I felt that we needed some leadership, and that was from my position.
You know, you have to give them credit where credit is due. They fought back, and we fought back, and it was a great game. I enjoyed it. I just, playing so long and come up on a disappointed end, but I guess that's part of the game. Somebody's got to lose, and just unfortunately it was us.
It was great. It was great. It was truly great. Even though we lost, it was truly great. I think this is what you live for. You live for pressure, you live for excitement, you live for fun. And it had everything in it, all of them in one.
With the 1984 NBA championship in hand, the Celtics celebrated with several 100,000 of their closest friends at a championship parade. Its first such celebration since beating Houston in the 1981 NBA Finals. We hope you enjoyed this telecast of Boston's hard-fought win over the LA Lakers in Game 7 of the 1984 NBA Finals. I'm Mike Gleason. Thanks for watching ESPN Classic.
Classic.
In Game 6, the Los Angeles Lakers took the floor with the defense of their title hanging in the balance. A battered Isaiah Thomas performed heroically for Detroit. But it wasn't enough. The Lakers escaped with a victory.